And welcome to the episode monthly show for the month of July 2023. Myself, Derek Shapiro, here in Cranston, Rhode Island. And of course, everybody knows the whatever kid, aka Dylan Schneider. You're in Everett, Mass?
Yeah.
How's Everett treating you?
It's going all right now.
Oh my God, we're joined by Vinny Bucci out of Johns Creek, Georgia. And we're joined by Fly Girl Sandy. Before we get to Vinny, let's get the woman.
Hello, everybody. Hello.
Yes, my guest co-host, because you know women come before the men. You know what I'm saying? So I should have introduced you before Dylan, but Vinny was last to join us, you know. So we're going to order, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what happened to Vinny's picture? Okay. By the way, so Sandy, where are you? What city are you in?
I'm in East Providence.
You're in East Providence, Rhode Island.
Rhode Island, yep.
Rhode Island. So Dylan's in Mass. Both me and you are in Rhode Island. Vinny's in Johns Creek, Georgia, right?
Yes, I am.
How you doing, Vinny?
Doing okay. Second podcast of the day or audio show of the day, so I'm excited.
So what I love about this, we all have radio experience. So first of all, there's no question. Me and Dylan, we met at Salem State Radio. That's how we met. I was the community member. He was a student at Salem State Radio. But me and Sandy, tell about how we met. What station were you on, Sandy, in Rhode Island?
I was on a couple stations. So I was on 88.1. I was on 95.5. And then I did a lot of like Music Fiend stuff. So I'm not sure which one. I think I met you at, was it 88.1?
Yeah, 88.1 Brown University, right?
Yep, Brown University, yep.
Right. It was funny because 95.5 WBRU, huh?
Yep.
And were you on the new 101.1 recently at all?
No.
Okay, but I was on the franchise morning show with Ms. Rhodey and
Ms. Rhodey, yep. I'm one of her Rhodey Angels.
You're Rhodey Angel. Me too. Well, okay, so I got Ms. Rhodey. I'm responsible to get Ms. Rhodey the job at my karaoke place. I'm a karaoke host 3 days a week at Patriot Bar and Grill. Did you know I was responsible to get in her? I mean, she was more responsible herself, but I got her. Like, she gave me credit on. She did a post and say thank you to Derek, you know, for getting me for helping me get the job. But she did it on her own. But I'm saying I was responsible. I told her about it. They were looking for somebody. I told Tommy, the owner, and the rest is history.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
History.
saying?
That's what's up.
Yeah. But
her skills got her the job, but you got her the foot in the door, is what you're trying to say.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, there we go.
I never want to take full responsibility, but I guess I'm the I kicked her butt to get in there, you know.
But Tommy's a cool dude anyway.
Yeah, but she's so nice. Like, I was on the franchise morning show once, and then franchise and Ms. Rhodey came on this show, you know.
Oh, nice.
So I met a lot of people in 2023, you know, and then Vinny has he was an intern in Atlanta for longest. Tell us about your radio experience, Vinny.
Yeah, I was on the Regular Guys show on Rock 100.5 for 4 years. So that was the run I had here, and then I did 1 year at 92.9 The Answer. It was an AM show. I was there for about a year, so I got I've been in radio for that amount of time, plus the online internet stuff that I've done. So mostly I've been doing a podcast since 2008.
Cool.
Yeah.
It was funny because I used to intern for Pro FM back in the day here in Rhode Island, right?
Yeah.
And one time I got Vinny to do a segment in Rhode Island from Atlanta on Pro FM.
I got a lot of heat for this one.
And one of the co-hosts recently got laid off from Pro FM. Kim Zandy.
Kim, okay.
Okay. Kim got laid off from Cumulus.
Yeah. Yeah, Derek got me in a lot of trouble getting me on when I was on Giovanni and Kim.
Yes.
The Regular Guys were not happy that I took that interview, but they were not happy about that.
But at least you have a name for yourself in Rhode Island because of that.
No, I did. But yeah, I got a lot of calls like asking why I did that interview, and I was like, I didn't even book it. I was dead asleep. Derek woke me up and said, Giovanni and Kim want to talk to you. I'm like, okay, all right. That's all
Vinny,
I was told.
But Vinny, are you surprised that Kim got laid off?
I guess. I mean, I don't know too much about Giovanni and Kim other than the interactions I had with them on the air. So
But see, here's the thing. I'm going to ask you, Sandy. They should never fire a woman. Women get more. I feel women get more responses or more fans than guys. Okay,
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think so, because when I was on 88.1, we did a late night show, in the ACI, which is the prison out here, used to listen to us a lot, and they used to send us letters. And it got to the point that they were sending me their commissary. Like, I was getting Reese's Pieces and Kit Kats, and I was just like, and the other radio hosts were kind of jealous because it's like, why are they sending you candy and not me? I'm just like, I don't know.
I'm trying to get your phone number.
Actually,
Why else do you, I mean, I'm not, no disrespect to Sandy. I'm sure you're incredibly talented, but I'm just saying, if people are most guys that are sending you candy are trying to get a date and your phone number.
Yeah, exactly. But they were in prison, so I was just like, oh no.
Damn.
So speaking about
They were in prison and they were looking for a place to stay when they got out. That's
probably they were trying to get me, because at that time I was doing a lot of music stuff. So I was doing a Kishi Girl, so it's like a promotional model. So I was doing a lot of music things with all these different artists and DJs. So they were sending me all kinds of like their music and their lyrics to songs. And I'm like, well, it doesn't make sense if I don't hear what it coming out of your mouth. Me reading it's not going to get you anything anywhere. So it was interesting. I was just like, oh God. But yeah, the females get a lot more follows and stuff like that than some of the males. But the males right now, the females on the outside of the radio are listening to some of the males. So, you know, you guys got fans too. I bet.
I mean, the regular guys did very well. They didn't really have the only thing we had was we had a female that ran the soundboard, but that was about it. So in some cases, it depends on the show and how popular the person is.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. We know at 680 The Fan, there was a girl named Sandra Golden that is on there, and she at first a lot of people were concerned, not just because nobody really cared she was a woman, but she was a woman on a sports show, so she had a lot of dues to pay.
Oh yeah.
It turns out, but the reason people liked her was not just because she was a woman, but because she was a woman and understood sports.
That's a big thing. A lot of people tell me, oh, you should get into the sport field. I said, oh, I don't know nothing about sports.
Trust me, if you don't know anything about sports, that's the thing. And that's the thing they don't understand is that no matter how good looking a girl is, if you're on a sports show and you don't know anything about sports, that turns guys off more because
complete fail.
Because sports is the only place guys go to escape women is sports. Like that's the only thing. It's like it's girls and sports, and they don't want the two to meet.
Definitely not.
I know everything about sports. Football, you do a home run. Baseball, you do a touchdown, right?
You know nothing. You don't know anything about sports, really, because I remember one time I was bringing up the Celtics player Jason Tatum. You're like, who's that?
Oh, he's a cutie.
Okay, well, I know about sports. I mean, I know Tom Brady's going to get retired in New England. Okay, that's all I care about. Okay,
Tom Brady is actually. They say that he might be coming back from retirement, actually, and he's going to be co-owner of the. I forgot what team it is, of another team. He's buying them out, but the team is really bad right now. So they were trying to think about putting him back in to make the team better, and then be part owner.
Oh,
I'm not sure what team.
Wait, so it's kind of like what Michael Jordan did with the Wizards, where he's got some kind of ownership, but also is playing on the team.
Yeah, that's what what he might be doing. I forgot the name of the team. I want to say it's Raiders, but I don't know.
On the Raiders?
I don't quote me. It's one of those teams. I can't remember what it is. Let me see if I can Google it while we're on.
How many retirements can one person have? I mean, maybe I should start on my retirement tour now from radio and just come back, You
ever watch pro wrestling? Ric Flair retired like 20 times.
Wow.
Hogan was like 40, and like they've all. How many times I've seen wrestlers retire and come back and retire and come back? Coming back to sports doesn't surprise me. I mean, Tom Brady does a little bit because I'm like, dude, no, like nobody. Like literally one of the most hated men in football wants to come back. Why?
The Buccaneers is who he is right now. But let me see.
Buccaneers.
I have to find it. But yeah, I seen it on TikTok, and I'm like, what? If he comes back, I'm like, people are not gonna respect him because leave while you're ahead. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
Like-
also, I want to talk about vacation talk. I just recently went on vacation. Who went on vacation this summer so far?
This summer,
Yes.
Not me.
No.
not yet.
Okay,
So-
what is a vacation?
Okay. Well, I know. I mean, me and Vinny are the hottest working guys. And Dylan, I mean, you work your normal job, and plus you do the whatever podcast. Vinny, you do your he does a wrestling podcast, the Boochcast. You do videos for other people. Sandy, what else do you do other than podcasts?
So I do podcasts, I do promotions, I do co-hosting. I work with the community. I do a lot of things with the children out here. Like I do camp counseling right now, stuff like that.
What camp do you do?
Well, we're going to be doing a camp, No Longer Trapped. They're another podcast in Rhode Island, and they're good because they cut a lot of the programs in Rhode Island for the kids. We're taking a whole bunch of kids. I want to say it's like 40 kids, and we're taking them camping. None of them ever been camping before, so it's something different. We have the community all chipping in right now, bringing like us cases of water and food and stuff. It's going to be something different. So I'm in charge of the females, so I'll be chilling with a bunch of girls like 9 to 14, stuff like that.
Wow, so that is cool. So is it a tent? You're gonna go in
It's going to be in a cabin.
Cabin. Okay, because I went in a tent over the years. I went to the tent and I did a cabin last year for the first time, and then I did a cottage last year too. And then my daughter, I think this year, she says she wants to go back in a tent. You know what I'm saying? So I think roughing it in a tent is real camping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
With all the
cabin
bugs
is
and stuff. Oh no.
but cabin is awesome. I mean,
Dang.
better. And then when we stayed in a cottage, it was like AC in the cottage. Oh my god. But so last week, I went to two places on 4th of July. Right. I went to the Jersey Shore with my son and I met my daughter there with her boyfriend. And the Jersey Shore, I'm telling you, we went on the skyline, and we saw where Snooki lived and everything like that, and the Jersey Shore house. And I stopped in the Snooki house, the Snooki store. She has a store right by the Jersey Shore. Okay? And you know who's from Jersey, right? Vinny Bucci's from Jersey originally, right? But he grew up in Philly.
Wait, hold on, rewind. Snooki has a store in Jersey?
Yeah, 3 stores in Jersey.
Where'd you say they were?
By the Jersey Shore, one of them, because she's from the Jersey Shore. She
Wait a
has a
minute.
clothing store.
Like, what is she selling in
Are
store?
you talking about by Seaside Heights?
Yes.
So Snooki has a store at a place where she can't even find the beach. Do I hear that correctly?
Yeah, you did.
The same place where she ran down the boardwalk and screamed, "Where's the beach?" when there was boardwalk, stairs, beach, like literally right next to each other.
Yes.
God, people.
Hey,
What do they even sell in a Snooki store? Like crazy stuff?
Where is the beach? I would just call it that, and then I'd just be like, "You're like, where's all the beach stuff?" And it's all in the back of the room or something. Like, I would just milk that up or something because
she sells clothes there. She sells like a clothing line, And I'm telling you, the Snooki store, snook up on me. Get it? Snook up on me. Dylan shaking his head. Oh my god! See, that's one of my corny jokes, Fly Girl Sandy.
Yeah, I say.
Did that joke just fly? Did that joke just fly by you?
This is
Yeah.
unbelievable.
No.
You went what? You went
It flew
about
and crashed
15
into a brick
minutes.
wall.
on good behavior, and then you do this.
Well, of course. I mean, look. I mean,
The Snooki's-
I can't
oh my
go
God,
without
dude.
one show without telling a corny joke. But so
No, I wish.
so we'll get the Jersey
I wish
Shore.
I wish I'd have known this. I could have talked about it on the podcast. On the podcast I was on earlier.
Why? What'd you talk about on the podcast you did earlier?
It was a different type of show. This friend that I'm collaborating with, she does a she's a conservative, and she talks about crazy liberal stuff she sees in the news. So we're kind of talking about that. So we just taped that earlier today, and we were going over all these different like stories of like ridiculous shit that happened. Like there was a story in Alabama where an 8-year-old carjacked a bunch of people and was driving. An 8-year-old kid is driving down the street in a stolen car that he stole at gunpoint. And
Oh wow, these kids are
this is
crazy.
a real story in Alabama, and it gets better. There were grown-ups in the back seat of the car. Now I'm thinking, did he? Now when I'm reading the headline of the story and I'm hearing all this, I'm thinking, okay, did this 8-year-old kid put a gun to these parents, get them in the car, and make them drive? That would be my first guess. No, he already had the car. He pulled up. These two dumbass adults get in the backseat of this car because they wanted to ride to American Deli. I'm like, only in Alabama. Only in Alabama.
Hold on, Vinny.
And we're watching this story, and I'm just going off. And of course, it's me, so I'm going off like crazy. So,
Hi, Sandy.
Hi. That
You're
is
very
so
pretty.
crazy.
You're very pretty.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's River. So
Hey, Dylan, raccoon female. How about that, Dylan?
oh yeah. So here's the thing. Here's the thing.
I like it. Whatever.
Why we say that, right? Because we saw a raccoon in my old house in Salem, Massachusetts.
Oh, it was a female one.
And I always assumed like it's when we see different animals, it's a female. You know?
Yeah.
So
Oh, a female coyote.
yeah. But Dylan's in coyote country. But anyway, so the next vacation I'm going to go on is Alabama. Okay, that's where we should go on vacation next time. But
Alabama female.
Yeah.
Oh, what about Hershey female?
well,
Yeah.
So on vacation after we went to the Jersey Shore, we went to Philadelphia, right? And
I'm
then-
going there next month.
Oh my God! So if you go to Philly, you got to stay at the Wyndham. Okay, the Wyndham. We stay at the Wyndham. Okay, and I'm telling you, Bucci, all the Buccis are from Philly. Okay, so I
What
told
is this
Vinny
going?
in our group chat, right? I said I'm gonna look for all the Vinny, all the Buccis, and so if I find all the Buccis, I can be Vinny's cousin. You know.
And I apologize, Sandy, if you have sensitive ears, but my exact words were, "Stay the fuck away from my cousins, Derek."
There you go. It's okay. I'm following too. Don't worry. You can say whatever you want.
Hey, look! I just won't be related to you. River will be related to you.
Hey, yo.
No.
My cousin. Okay, what, you want to put my cousins in jail? No.
No. I would marry your cousin. Your cousin would be River's stepmom.
Hey, yo.
What?
This boy
What
needs
do you-
some milk.
Let's rewind that back. What you just say?
I would marry Vinny's cousin,
You want-
and then Vinny's cousin would be River's stepmom. And then
Better tell your cousins to run.
Oh no! Trust me. My whole dad's whole side of the family is Italian. If Derek even tries anything, they will not find the body.
Yeah, they'll be
They
blown
will
away.
not find the body.
Okay, so what happened is we went to Philly, and that night when I went to Philly, I found out it was 4th of July. Guess who was performing down the street?
Billy Drake. I don't know. He's on tour
No.
right now.
No.
Demi Lovato, Ludacris.
Yes, Demi Lovato,
Oh, wow.
and Ludacris.
Wow,
what
that's a
happened-
weird mix.
Yes, so it's 4th of July celebration, but it was a thunderstorm happening, right? So the concert got postponed for an hour, and then Boys to Men's family was performing too. So my daughter was going to drop me off at the concert, and then the weather was getting lousy and back and forth, and I was getting tired, so I went back to the hotel. It was broadcast on the NBC of Philly in Philly, so I watched the concert. I took pictures for my Facebook, and so I took a picture of me and Ludacris, me watching him on the screen, and me watching Demi Lovato. So it was pretty cool, you know. And then
Oh, that's what's up.
I saw the fireworks from the rooftop of the hotel, you know. And then the next day I went to Hershey with River and met my daughter and her boyfriend went there. And Hershey we go every year, you know. I mean, not every year, every few years we go to Hershey. And it's about an hour and something drive. Then we come back to Philly, and it was an awesome drive. Then the next day when we left, we went to Vinny's favorite spot. He loves Geno's, and I did a comparison between Geno's and Pat's. Now, Sandy, if you go to Philly next month, you got to do the comparison. Go to Pat's and Geno's. Did you hear about that famous place? Those
No, where I go is like I think it's like West Philly. It's one of my best friend's husband's family that lives out there.
Okay, so
And he just
West
bought a
Philadelphia,
beautiful
born
house.
and raised,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Like that song for Fresh Prince, right?
Yep.
West Philadelphia, born and raised.
Born and raised. Yep.
Yeah. How does the rest of the song go?
Spend most of my days chilling
That's
out
right.
something. I can't remember. It's been years.
Exactly. So it was an awesome trip to Philly, you know. But you got to do that cheesesteak challenge. So I'm gonna play the videos next of all my vacation stuff. We'll come back. We'll talk about some other stuff going on. Okay.
Okay.
And some companies I own.
Oh, here we go with the wannabe business tycoon stuff
Yes.
again.
Yes.
You
By
really
the
doing
way,
this?
Towards the end of the show, I have Tate Fletcher on the show, plays a bad guy in movies. So that's coming up at the end of the month. The end of the show. I'm sorry. So I'll send you another link for part 2, guys. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, we'll be back here on the Episode Monthly Show. Stay tuned.